Previously on Trekking Along.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Mother's Day, but poor Mom is not having a good Mother's Day. She found mice poop all over her stuff this morning, and there's an acorn that has been chewed up that's underneath her.
It was in here.
Here, I can show y'all.
I see all the sawdust.
He literally had a heyday in there. And he even chewed a hole in her socks. So she has to wear chewed up socks today. And they had mice poop all over them. And pretty much everything she had mice poop. So it's not a great start to the day, but we're making it work. But happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Good morning. Hiking down the mountain this morning, and it is beautiful. All the green. I think spring has finally won. Although this morning it was like 40 something degrees. We're all a little chilly, but I think spring has won. It's going to start warming up. It's beautiful.
We made it 700 miles.
Awesome job. This is the view from Dragon's Tooth, and Dragon's Tooth is way up there. Mom won't let us climb up there though.
Pasture was tomorrow.
Ooh, we are about to enter a pasture, and the girls are all moaning and groaning. It smells like cows.
Hey, I like cows, but this is like horrible.
So apparently they're nearby.
Unless they let me touch them, I don't like them.
So now the girls are all excited because the cows are literally right here in the woods as we walk by. So I guess they'll live with the smell if they can see them up close. Oh my gosh, and there's literally one up here on the trail with its baby. Here's Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Here's Sarah.
Oh my gosh, hi baby. Is this your mama? Hi. Oh my goodness. Can we get by you without Mama getting mad? Mom, did I go by in the brow? Hi. Oh, you are so cute. Hi, baby. All right, I'm going to go around y'all. Hi. Hi, I'm not going to touch your baby, I promise. Oh, hi, baby. You are so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. There's more up here. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby.
There's more.
Hi. guys. Rebecca got her first tick. Mom's about to remove it.
Oh, I thought you were
Filming it.
I'm going to.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
It's so tiny.
Die, little booger.
What's with the flies all of a
Does it have a
sudden?
head?
That's what I was checking to make sure. I'm pretty sure it does.
I think I see a head.
It's kind of squished his legs, but yeah.
Just look again.
Yeah, he's got a head. He's got a head. It's in there. Came across trail magic at the trailhead. Gatorades and York peppermint mints were in the cooler. And they even have trash bag hung up over here on the back of their Jeep. Yeah, I was making sure it was really a Jeep. To put your trash in. Fantastic. We're getting up early in the morning and this is what's luring us to sleep.
Good morning. We are up really early. We are about to go hike up McAfee's Knob to do a sunrise with 50 of our closest friends because we've literally seen so many people pass. So it's going to be a crowded place up there, I think, but I think it'll be really cool and really fun.
We're not going to make it to McAfee's Knob before sunrise, but what we're getting down here is still beautiful. It's a great morning to be hiking. Just past McAfee's Knob, there's another outcropping, and we think down there in the distance is Daleville. We cannot tell you how excited we are to go there. They have a Cracker Barrel. We plan to eat there at least breakfast and lunch.
And dinner.
Hey, that's what I meant, breakfast and dinner. Yeah, you're fine. Coming down off of McAfee Knob, you hike between all these rocks. It's kind of cool. Try not to kill myself and film at the same time. Boo yourself. I'm so scared. Another gorgeous view up here on the ledges. We might have found the coolest lunch spot ever under the overhang. We've got the girls all set up in here.
Recline, feeding.
Yes, they're enjoying. They're enjoying their lunch today.
I enjoy it every day, but yeah.
I won't. What?
All the pine cones fall off the cliff.
First thing, all the pine cones will fall off the cliff. We're walking along Tinker's Cliff right now. So we got to this campsite right along the trail, probably about, I don't know, 2, maybe we had our tent set up by 2. But it had us a great little creek here. We soaked our feet for a little bit. We got our tent set up. It has a picnic table. We feel like we're actually at a campground. And basically, today was like an era. I think we did all of 8 miles, a little more than 8 miles. This site also has one of our favorite things that has a bear can. Not a bear can, a bear box. So, we like those. Just make sure everything's secure. But getting supper done, and then we're going to go to bed early, because that's what we do after we get up early.
We woke up so early.
Oh, we're tired. So many miles, so many miles.
And God's camp was so late.
But we've enjoyed laying around and just resting. So basically a Nero before we go into town, and 0.
What we do.
And what are we eating tomorrow night for dinner?
Cracker Barrel!
So excited.
Long awaited. Yes. We are on our way to Daleville today. Came across this really pretty view.
Looks good. Out there, take a picture. You're not hiding?
You were very juicy by time.
That's when Mommy got stung by that horrible hornet.
I was lovely. Basically, you're saying that as soon as we got home, I was put in the bathtub.
Yes.
Are
You're
you
very
filming?
juicy. Your fingers were juicy, your mouth was juicy.
So, what did we just finish eating at?
Cracker Barrel!
It was good.
Right behind us, let's make it fun.
Where?
Behind you. Oh, seriously, girl?
So, would everyone have?
Chicken. This is the most awkward video ever.
Here's food. It was good. Wow. We've been craving it for forever. Yep, tomorrow for more. Alrighty.
So we just did our live.
It was fun.
It was. I enjoyed it, but
That first one was interesting.
it's fun. It's
You gotta show how messy it is.
No, not really. I cleaned up my side though. I'm very proud of myself. Look, it's all organized. Oh, and my filter. I'm so happy about it. Very exciting. Say hi. I know, mine are too. Mine are peeling. It's so gross. Okay, I apologize if you think our live was a fail. We had fun.
Post live meal.
Went across the street to the Mexican place.
We got our chips
Chips and queso.
and cheese dip. So good.
So, this morning has been very stressful because Mom couldn't find her ID, and her ID is also with all of her cash and cards. So we spent, 2 hours looking for that, and Mom left with Emily to go to the post office, and me and Rebecca started just tearing apart her pack, and at the very bottom of her compression sack for her sleeping bag was her ID and cash and cards.
So we have them
Who knows
how
they got there. But exciting because I have new shoes. I'm so excited. These ones are falling apart. I have a nice big old hole right there, and then on that side, and they do not support at all anymore. So those are going bye-bye. And they're not red, so I'm so excited.
They're cute.
I'm very excited.
So we are on the way out of Daleville. I've already passed the third of the way sign, so we were excited about that. But we ran across this guy sitting in the trail. And he's going to want to get in his shell now. He is a cute little turtle. Just hanging out. It's a wet kind of day today, raining off and on, so he's happy in the trail.
Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we only hiked 5 miles out of Daleville to the Full Heart shelter, and we're not the only ones who had that idea. We had a full shelter yesterday. The comment said it slept 6 and we got 8 in there, so it was a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it worked. But the shelter had water, but the color of the water was a little interesting. It was yellow. So
It's not a natural water.
because it came, they collected it off the roof, so it had some coloring to it. So now we're at a creek getting clean water.
Just hiked up out of our shelter this morning to this wonderful view, which you can barely see in the background. Very foggy after all the rain we had yesterday, but the sun is trying so hard to come out. I was gonna say, there is a little bit of blue sky starting to peek through, but then when you get around to the other side, it's still foggy. So we'll get views at some point today.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
you're good.
On the way to Middle Creek Campground. We are finishing up dinner. We are at Middle Creek Campground, which has been a fun place to kind of get off the AT. It's a real campground, so we have an outlet, we have water coming out of a pipe instead of filtering.
Pipe spring
We,
on the AT.
it's true, but this is not a spring. We've done laundry. So finishing up dinner, we got to get everything put away, get into our tents, and then tomorrow we hike again. 14 miles.
Is this one?
Made it to Apple Orchard with an elevation of 4,225 feet. I think we may have climbed all of that today. Today was a big climbing day. And I think, I remember reading this is something to do with the FAA. So. Ooh, it's windy up here. We found the guillotine. Don't let it fall on you.
I'll try.
We all survived. Congratulations. Good morning. We spent the night at some shelter whose name is... Ah, yes, Thunder Hill. The girls remembered. I was going to say the name has already escaped me. We did right at 14 miles, I think, yesterday. And I think at least 75%, maybe closer to 85% of it was all uphill. So today, fewer miles, fewer climbs. But this one section of the trail is really pretty. These are May apples that are sprung up everywhere along the trail. These don't look like they're blossoming yet, but they will soon and have fruit on them that you can eat in moderation because the plant is poisonous and so is the fruit if you eat too much of it. So last night after we got in bed, we were tenting near the shelter. Several different tent sites or tenting areas right near the shelter, and we were in one of them. And it's getting dark, and all of a sudden you hear this walking around. And I'm tenting with Sarah this week, and she goes, "Mom, what is that?" And I'm like, "I don't know, honey. I can't see through the tent." But it kept walking around and walking around. At first we thought it might be another hiker coming into the area to set up, but there's plenty of grassy areas, so we couldn't figure out why they would be in the woods walking around. So Sarah slowly unzipped her tent, poked her head out, and we had deer all around us eating last night. So it was kind of cool. It's going to warm up today. It's going to be hot. Probably about the same temperature as it was yesterday, but yesterday there was a very strong breeze for most of the day, which felt amazing. Today we're not going to have that as much, so we'll feel the 82 degrees or whatever it's going to be today. But trying to knock out some miles this morning while it still feels pleasant. We are going to cross the river here shortly, but we came across these beautiful rocks, and there's this very small waterfall back there behind the tree. Just a little trickle down the mountain, but you can hear it, and it's gorgeous. But these rocks are impressively tall, and we didn't have to climb them.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is day 100. We decided though it doesn't really feel like we've been out here for 100 days though. But last night we stayed at Matt's Creek, shelter. And this morning we only hiked 2 miles down to the James Creek River, which is the longest river or the longest bridge on the AT. We're about to cross it and meet our shuttle driver, the parking lot. And in town we're going to meet Mom's aunt and uncle. So that'll be fun to see them for the day. They're just going to hang out in town and then get back on trail tomorrow.
Sarah's down there.
She didn't want to stand up.
It's been such a long 2 miles.
I know.
So we are in a hotel room tonight, but we just spent the entire day with Mom's aunt, uncle, her cousin, and their family. So it's been like a fun day, and we are in a hotel, and they just brought us Wendy's. They're so sweet. We have not ices, Frosties, which we're so excited about. But it's been a fun day today. We only did like 2 miles to get picked up, but it's been awesome. And then they're gonna take us around town tomorrow, do some chores, and then back to the trailhead. But it's been so good to see everyone. All the good food. We have burgers. I think Rebecca has nuggets, but we're gonna eat good. Hello everyone, just to recap the day today, this morning Aunt Cindy and Uncle Tom came and picked us up and they took us to the food city and the laundromat, so we were able to get laundry done and do resupply, and then they took us back to the trailhead, so that was really sweet of them to drive all that way, but it was so good to see them and cousins and all. But then we got on trail and we hiked how many miles? 2 miles. Why did we do 2 miles?
Because we wanted to.
She wanted to stop early. But we did 2 miles. We were going to do 4 and finish hiking to the top of the mountain, this hill, but we cut it short for today, which was actually kind of nice. Had dinner. They're hanging a bear bag back there because we have too much food to fit in our bear can, so that's what we're doing.
Mom and I both got a tick.
Yes.
Attached.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow we're going to get up at dark 100 and get up really early to hike because tomorrow the high is going to be like 91 and it's getting hotter a lot more and the bugs are coming out. Oh my goodness. I am like, my leg is like covered in bites. It's not fun. But we're going to get up super early and get some miles done before it gets too hot. But yeah, see y'all in the morning.
We are at Glen Campground, and part of this campground is the Holy Cow ice cream shop, where we have already all had ice cream or
I had an ice cream cone, and then I had a root beer float,
and now she's having a freezer pop. The ice cream cones are free to Thru-Hikers, so that was a freebie. That's all right. It was still free. But these are ginormous icy pops, or ice pops, popsicles, whatever they are. They're ginormous, and the girls are enjoying them right now.
I am here too, by the way.
Yeah, and Rebecca wants you to know that she is still here as well. She and I are enjoying the rocking chairs. So, good times.
I don't know if you can see this, but the geese and 3 ducklings are stuck in the tennis court. And so they're trying to get them out because the gate is over here and they have no idea. No, they're free. And there were so many ducklings. You can see some of them down there. They were everywhere this morning.
The storm is literally coming. It's so dark, and we have to finish climbing up the mountain, and it's thundering like crazy, so this should be fun.
Hiking this morning, a very dreary kind of day, but this forest is interesting. It's like this one section we just came through. All the trees back in there were dead. So I don't know what happened to all of them. It's just that one section. And then all of a sudden, we have some trees that have survived, but still quite a few that are just sticks. So this is one of those days that hikers just kind of dread. It's going to start raining around 1-ish today and rain incessantly for the next 24 hours. I think we're going to have like 2 inches of rain overall. Not supposed to storm like it did yesterday, but just gobs of rain. So we're trying to decide if we're going to go to the shelter for the night or if we're going to do our original plan, which was be about not quite 3 miles past the shelter to a campsite. Shelters just have a draw because it's a privy, so you have a little bit of protection. You also have the shelter you can cook in, so we will see what we do today. So tonight we get to listen to rain fall on our tent all night long. It's already rained almost all day long. Everything is wet. Our feet are disgusting, are they not?
I've never seen my feet as gross as this on a day.
It rained last night, so our socks were already wet. We put on wet socks this morning, and then it proceeded to pour. Not pour. It's just been a gentle, steady rain all day. So just enough to keep everything sopping wet. We're tenting. The shelter was full, which was fine. We were going to sleep better in our tents tonight.
It was like 3 miles before the sky.
Yeah, and this is where we really wanted to be tonight, so that's fine. I think we'll sleep better. Probably stay drier. Shelters, it's really foggy and misty, and shelters are only 3-sided, so they kind of let all that in, whereas our tent flies go all the way to the ground, so I feel like we're actually drier in our tent. But it's supposed to do this again tomorrow, so yay for more wet gear. Hopefully we'll get to a shelter and be able to stay in the shelter and not have to deal with the wet tent tomorrow. Maybe it'll dry out. We kind of thought it was going to dry out, but somebody told us today that it's supposed to do this for the next several days.
So Saturday, and today's Monday.
So Waynesboro cannot get here fast enough. But we'll see. The girls all did great today hiking in the rain. It's not their favorite thing to do at all. They sat around. I didn't even film today because my phone's been in a Ziploc bag all day. But yeah, dinner, we all sat around under our umbrellas on top of our bear cans, eating, cooking our dinner, and everybody got in bed and changed into dry clothes and got under their sleeping bags as fast as possible, except for our feet. Our feet are still out, getting some fresh air. They're a little stinky. So we'll see if everything actually dries. Which I doubt it. I doubt our socks will be dry by morning, but
My shoes are so
we'll just put on wet shoes and wet socks and carry on tomorrow. Fun times. Well, we have come 3 miles so far today. We camped at Spy Rock Junction on the AT. We have another mile to the pre-shelter, which we're all excited about. But how did last night go?
It was good for us.
Yeah, these two were in a dry tent. Emily, how did last night go?
Mom had such a puddle.
Our tent wasn't so dry.
All night.
Yeah, we're not sure where the water was coming from because it was running down one of the support poles. So I don't even know where it was coming from, but we're definitely going to have to figure that out and get it fixed because we can't sleep without much rain coming into the tent.
It's non-stop rain all night until this morning.
Yeah, we've had incessant amounts of rain.
Now it's just dripping off the trees.
Yes. We think it might actually stop today. I got internet for a brief 30 seconds or so before the wind changed and it disappeared. But in that time, I was able to look at the Weather Channel and AT Weather, and both are saying the same thing. It's supposed to be done-ish around 10-ish. So we'll see how accurate that is. Looking forward to drying out just a little bit.
Dripping off the trees all day.
Yes. And this is very pleasant, but my hands smell like sweaty socks because
It's awful.
it's bad.
All night last night, every time I rolled over, I was like, I'm smelling my socks.
Yes.
It doesn't even smell like just sweaty socks. It's like mildew, mold, and
Yes.
sweaty socks.
This is day, so what? What is today? I don't even know. Today's Tuesday. So we put on wet socks yesterday and today, and we'll probably put on wet socks again
My
tomorrow.
feet, I've never seen my feet so disgusting and wrinkled, and they're entirely, they look like they're about to fall off.
Thankfully, our feet do dry out at night, and in the morning they look normal. But when we first take our socks off at night, whoo, Woo, that is nasty.
And it smells so bad.
Smells really bad. So we were thinking when we get to Waynesboro, oh, we'll do the cheap tenting option. It's free. And now we're all like, give me a hotel room. I want to shower. I want to dry. I want to do laundry. So I think we're going to do a hotel room. All right. Almost to the priest though.
That's what's motivating.
So we had another fellow hiker, I believe they're also on YouTube. I don't remember which hiker it was, but tell us a couple days ago that the section we're in from Roanoke to Waynesboro is ranked among AT through hikers as the second most hated section. And at this point, we agree wholeheartedly. This mountain to the priest shelter, whatever you want to call it, has no switchbacks. It's just straight up. And we've had several of these in the last several days. And it's miserable. The water is spotty here, there, and everywhere. So we understand now why hikers don't appreciate this section very much. So we're in full agreement.
Waynesboro, here we go.
Yes, cannot wait for Waynesboro. Because of all the rain, we're getting to see a little waterfall down through here. So really pretty. Good morning. This is what the trail looks like today. And there's a blaze up ahead to let you know that yes, the rocks are what you're supposed to climb up. But we've done this a couple times already today between all the down trees and the rocks. It's kind of been a little bit of a slow go this morning. And everyone's a little unsteady on all the rocks. Fun times. But what is out today? The sun is doing its best to come out. We're super excited about that. Things might actually dry today.
Okay, I like the hike.
These are our favorite things on trail. They're so cute.
We literally just got to the hotel room and it is massive. Look how much space. I think this is the biggest hotel room we've ever had.
Holy cow, we have 4 outlets and 4 USBs.
This is so nice. Very happy. We are so excited to be in a hotel room. It is so rainy and dreary outside, and we're inside. It's so nice.
Yep, hiker explosion again.
We got bigger bear cans. Me and Emily did, and we're really happy about it and really excited. We don't have to hang a bear bag for.
Hello. So this week, and we did something. We went and got haircuts. So Mom and Sarah both got 4 inches off, so it's still long, but Rebecca and I both chopped ours pretty much. So now people are really gonna think we look like twins. On trail, everyone's always like, are y'all 2 twins? And we're always like, no, we're 2 years apart. But now I think everyone's gonna ask. But it's gonna be so much cooler.
If we're triplets anymore.
I don't know.
No, they won't.
But it's gonna be so much cooler now with summer being here.
Next time on Trekking Along.